Hi everyone, so today I'm bringing you the TMI tag, and this is going to be pretty interesting because it's 50 questions, and I believe that a lot of them have a little bit of a long answer to them, so let's see if I don't make this video 50 minutes long. But yeah, I thought it was really interesting and just another cool way for you guys to get to know me a little bit better, so let's get started. Right now I'm wearing this gray top with like silver lines on them. I got this top at Express about 3 years ago, I believe. I'm wearing some yoga pants and just some sneakers, some running shoes, which I'm not running in right now. Yes, I am completely and madly in love with my husband. No, I am 5 inches, 5 inches. I am 5 feet, 5 inches tall. I weighed myself about a week and a half ago, and I was weighing at the time 112 pounds. I don't have any tattoos. Yes, I have 2 piercings, one in this ear and one in this other one. From watching other videos, I've gathered that this is some type of like romantic couple question, like who's my favorite romantic couple. And I would probably say me and my husband. The last show that I watched that I got really into was the show called 24, and I believe it's actually coming back. I really love that type of dynamic with shows. I don't like anything that's too sentimental or like emotionally consuming. I like stuff that is action based and really interesting and investigative and, you know, mysterious, and you have to like figure out the case and all that stuff. I love it. I don't really have a favorite band. No. My head hurts. Typically on a day-to-day basis, I miss my husband when he goes to school every day. Yep, I know. But I do. Right now, my favorite song, I think, would have to be the song that my husband and I danced to the day of our wedding, which I don't know the name of the person who sang it, and I don't know the name of the actual song either, and of course I'm not gonna sing it for you, so I don't even know why I'm mentioning it. How old do I look? I am 31 years old. I don't really believe in this stuff, but my birthday's on October 28th, and I happen to fall within the parameters of the Scorpio zodiac sign. Respectful. It's really important to respect each other. It's just that if you disrespect each other, it's just no going back. There's like a sanctity of being able to really admire the person that you're with, and that all goes to the garbage when you are disrespectful to your partner or when they are being disrespectful towards you, because you don't feel respected, and therefore it's just very easy for the relationship to take a downturn at that point. It might not be my favorite quote because I actually don't think I have a favorite quote like that, but the first one that's popping in my head is one that I have heard so many times during this last like 3 or 4 days, and it's from Alice in Wonderland, and I believe it was when she was talking to that weird looking cat, and he said, if you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. So I think that's definitely very insightful in life, and something that we should all keep in mind, because we definitely need to know where we're going in order to take the road that will take us there. I don't know, I'm super bad with names of actors and famous people. Like I don't think I have a favorite actor. Purple. It depends on the day. I typically go running to where my father is or my husband. Whenever I'm sad, I like to just hear from somebody that I know loves me and will be there for me, will hear me out, will understand what I'm going through, will give me the best advice possible, and will ultimately just be there for me to cry or complain or just probably takes 5 minutes to shower, but for me it takes me about 15 minutes, I would say, on a regular basis. If I go below that, then I'm skipping steps and I don't like to do that. I would say 20 minutes. 20 minutes and I'm good. 30 minutes I would prefer, because that means I could take a little bit longer with everything that I'm doing and I would look that much better. Yes, I have. I have an older sister. I love when my husband is sweet to me. Mean. If you're mean, I don't want to deal with you. For all the fame and glory, of course. On a serious note, I joined because I saw a community that I wanted to join. I really like the fact that I get to communicate with people that I would not be able to talk to otherwise, from all the way across the other side of the world, and I think that's just so great and so cool. So the reason why I actually joined was to share my opinions on different things, and the reason why I'm still here is actually because I find it so cool to continue communicating with you guys on a daily basis. I am really afraid of insects. I don't mind like rats. I'm not really scared of like snakes or anything like that. But actual bugs, no matter how little they are, I can't stand it. Ugh. I can't stand it. I would much rather have to pet a rat, like a full-blown, full-sized, like really long tail type of mammal looking thing, than an actual little insect. Last week I went to go see my nephew for the first time in 2 weeks after he was born, because I was very sick after he was born. I was there when he was delivered, and then I got sick. I couldn't see him for like 2 weeks after that, and I went to see him after that, and I cried like a baby. Like waterfalls. I tell my husband I love him all the time. So last time I said I loved someone was when he called me about an hour ago, and I told him I loved him. So my YouTube name is Ania Intuition, and of course my name is Ania, and then the second word, intuition, is exactly what I wanted to give you guys, a little bit of my intuition. So Ania Intuition as a name for my channel is just representing the fact that I am not an expert. I am just giving you a piece of my intuition. I just wanted to share that piece of me with you guys. Stuff that I have experienced by my basic intuition. And my husband were once, I actually wrote down a whole bunch of things that I wanted to think about in terms of names, and he was the one that came up with intuition, and I was like, that's awesome, that's amazing, that's great, thank you so much. The series of The Hunger Games, the time that I went to watch Catching Fire, I got really into that movie. I was like really impressed, so I looked up online where I could read the book like audibly, or like an audio book of that series, and I found one, and I actually listened to the whole entire series, like from the very first one all the way until the last one, and I thought it was really interesting. Well, I'm not reading anything right now like for pleasure. The only books that I'm reading right now are for school. I'm reading like all of this financial stuff. Like you guys know, I'm on my last semester, can't wait to graduate, and all of the stuff that I'm currently reading is just textbook stuff about finances and financial restructuring, and about working capital management, the financial crisis, and all of that other very exciting, you know, page turner type of stuff. I think the last show that I watched was actually about 3 weeks ago on a Friday night, and I was watching 60 Minutes because they had something that was interesting to me at the time, and I cannot remember what it was. The last person I talked to was my husband. He called me about an hour and a half ago to let me know that he was going into class and asked me how I was doing. That last person that I texted was Alex. She is actually from One Beauty Addict here on YouTube. She's a great person. You guys should totally go over there and check her out if you haven't already. We did a swap earlier this year and we've just become friends ever since. She's absolutely amazing. She's really talented. She's so super nice. And yeah, that's who I texted last. I love food. I'm gonna just give you a short answer to this because I can make it really long by explaining to you every single food that I love. I love a lot of food, but especially I love sushi. I would love to go to Greece. Like, that is one of my top places that I would love to visit because I feel it's so beautiful. I've heard so many great things. I mean, the place looks postcard beautiful. I went to ShopRite last night after I got out of class because one of my favorite snacks includes sharp cheddar cheese and I didn't have any, so I had to go over there and get some. Yes, I do. I crush on my husband. I think he's hot. Last time I kissed someone was this morning when I took him to the train station and kissed him goodbye. This is actually pretty interesting because every time I see other people on YouTube say stuff about this one, they say, oh yeah, all the time here on YouTube. I haven't gotten insulted in YouTube and I am not complaining. Definitely not complaining. I mean, it probably means that not enough people watch me to have like various opinions. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm so great, nobody ever insults me, but definitely not to my face or in the comment section. So I definitely am very appreciative for that and I love you very much for it. One of my favorite chocolates is the Lindt chocolate filled with orange filling. Oh my god, that's one of my favorite all-time chocolates. The last time I bought some of those was on Amazon about a couple of months ago because I couldn't find it anywhere around me and I ended up buying like in bulk, like 12 bars of this chocolate. I still have some left and I'm like saving it for dear life. I don't play any instruments. I used to play the trumpet when I was like in 7th grade, but that didn't go anywhere, so I don't play any instruments. My favorite piece of jewelry is actually my engagement ring along with my wedding ring. I don't play any sports, but I did play in 8th grade basketball. It's in Spanish. And it was because I was in my sister's house yesterday and we were just talking about something and this song came up, but it's in Spanish and it's a Christian song and it goes, no vuelvo atrás, no vuelvo atrás, which I'm also assuming means favorite pickup line, and I actually don't have a favorite pickup line. I think they're kind of cheesy and not effective. Have you ever used it? Absolutely not. That was yesterday when I went to my sister's house to see my nephew. All of you, I would love to hear all of you respond to this tag and let me know what you think. So if you don't make videos, leave me like whatever you would like to share down in the comment section below. And if you do make videos, please link that video in the bottom in the comment section so that I can go over there and check them out as well. So I hope you guys like this video and I will see you guys next time. Bye!